Have you ever wondered what it's like to be fat? Over the next 90 days, I'm going to be gaining over 20 kilos. And no, I don't mean wearing a fat suit. I mean actually getting fat. And you'll be surprised, but the results aren't quite what you expect. Now, for those of you that don't know me, I'm Tom, and I like to think of myself as quite athletic. But it wasn't always this way. It all started back when I was younger. At 5'11", I weighed 115 kilos. I was fat. In fact, one of the only fat kids in my year at school. And I got a lot of stick for it. But long story short, one day things got too much for me, so I decided to make a change. Fast forward 5 years of hard training and I'm in the best shape of my life. But then, in 2019, lockdown hit.
You must stay at home.
And for me and James, it absolutely sucked. We lost our jobs and couldn't go to the gym. And we literally had nothing to do. After a few weeks, we got driver jobs at Domino's, which was probably the worst decision we could have made. The Meteor stuffed crust and the lack of exercise meant that we entered a calorie surplus and we started to gain weight fast. But then one day, I came up with a genius idea. We emptied our garage and put in a squat rack. Weeks went by and we started picking up more equipment. And eventually, over time, we ended up with a full gym. Now, I know what you're thinking. We lost all the weight and it went happily ever after, right? Well, not exactly. I'm not the laziest of people and I didn't just gain 20 kilos for the sake of it. It was now time for the biggest dirty bulk of my life. More weeks went by and we started to get pretty self-conscious. I lost a lot of self-confidence and started to hate the way that I looked, and I was so fed up. But I had a goal, a burning desire, so I kept on going.
Can everyone see me okay? Just give me a little wave so I can see that everyone can see me, hear me. Just so I get...
As PTs, one thing we've noticed from training hundreds of clients is that mass moves mass. Eddie Hall did a talk when I was at Loughborough University, and he told us he had set alarms throughout the night to eat ice cream to compete in strongman. What's one thing in common all the strongest men in the world have? It's size. I wasn't going to let my newly gained weight get put to waste. And what better way to test our theory than a 1 rep max? An 140 kilo bench press has been one of my main goals since I started training age 16. I've been benching for months in the gym, and with my extra weight it was now time for me to reattempt my 1 rep max. My old best was 130 kilos, but would my newly gained weight help me to beat this? I finally achieved the goal I'd been waiting for all these years. So, bulking for a short amount of time isn't always a bad thing. Just make sure you're able to lose the weight afterwards.